Oh my god. See, this always happens to me. Hello, my creative peeps, and welcome back to my channel for another Saturday Creative Week vlog. I did this once before, and you guys seem to enjoy it, so we're doing it again. This week I just worked on journals for my Etsy release pretty much all week. Insert clip of giant journal mess here. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, so not too much for myself. I've done some writing in my journal and stuff, and I did do the video for you guys earlier this week, so that was some of my creative time. But other than that, I've been making journals. So for those of you that want to know, on a Thursday, February 22nd, the videos are going to go up at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the journals will actually go live for sale in Etsy 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just like last time. I will leave all that linked in the description box. I will update the description box on my Etsy shop, and I will post a thing in my Instagram stories letting you know. So you'll have all the information about when that date is going to happen. I tried to make more hardcover ones for you guys this time because that's what you requested, and boy is it an eclectic bunch this time. But it's me, so that's just how it goes. So I'm going to flip you around and show you what I have working over here, and we're just going to be real about today. I am hotel sitting for my bosses, and I'm waiting for a check-in, so there might be some interruptions, but let's get into it. Alright, let's try not to make you too sick here. So here we have my cup of coffee, essential of course. I need to fill my fountain pen that I'm using in my current journal, so that is there. I did, when I was home, grab another light bulb for my filming light here. As you guys had probably noticed, it was a bit stroby since I have not been home, and I did finally fix that. Hi! It's so far so good. It's been on and it hasn't strobed, so that's really good. This is all my kind of Etsy operation here. This is a bucket of journals I've completed and ones that I'm working on for this release. That's a bunch of books I need to gut and turn into journals. That's a journal swap that I will be sharing with you as soon as I mail it out and the person receives it. My scale, all the bits. That back there, is a stack of Happy Mail that I need to reply to. So, to anybody who is in that stack, there's like 6 there. I'm so sorry. I'm working on it. This is my giant buckets of creative crap because I have no better way to organize it right now. And these are all my paper things to make the journals with. My Canon selfie is under the table there. You can't really tell. And this is a package that I'm going to share with you. Probably. This is some ephemera packs that I bought from Crafting Vicky's Etsy shop, which I'll leave linked below. I also bought a journal from her recently, which I'm super excited to get in the mail. But she mailed it like 3 days ago, so, and it's from Canada. It's not going to be here yet, but super excited about that. And ignore this. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with that yet, but I really wanted to play with my watercolors, so I did go home yesterday and grab my watercolor palette, which this is really sad, you guys. Hold on. I haven't used them in so long. Look at this poor little black. It's just shriveled. So yeah, I'm gonna play with some swatches today, I think. Yeah, just all the things. So let's just get into showing you some stuff. Alrighty, since I have that giant thing of Happy Mail to reply to, I decided to make some more cards to send with my mail. These 4x6 cards you see me do in my Take 5 usually, but those ones went pretty fast, especially since I kept one for myself. So I took some Expedia paper and I cut it to 4x6 cards, and I'm just using some modeling paste through different stencils to create texture. You guys all know I adore texture. So I used a few different stencils. My aunt recently came into a stash of a lady who was destashing, and there were some stencils in there, so I grabbed a few and wanted to use them on these cards. I really like the texture stencil, and there's one that looks like ledger paper, which is super cool. So then I was going to use my watercolors and realized that I don't really have a watercolor brush. I only have my glue brush. So I pulled out my acrylic inks that I have with me, which I used in a previous video. Yeah. No words today, lost them all. I'm having my third cup of coffee though, don't worry. So I just took one of the colors and put it all over the one that looked like ledger paper, added some water, used a darker color just to layer it up over where the modeling paste was. These are going to be super simple cards, not too many layers, but I think that's okay. Sometimes simple is good. I have a hard time with it, but just like leaving white space is impossible, but I'm trying. For this one, I decided to use the gray acrylic ink. There were these gradual lines kind of from the stencil that I used before, so I wanted to do a really monochromatic pattern with those and just make the lines really stand out, because it was a pretty bold background, and I wanted to kind of bold texture, I should say, and I wanted the background to kind of excuse me, yeah, marry with it like it belonged there. Jeez, Liam. So then I went to this one, and I took this really pretty green, it's like a green yellow color, and put that all over with some water and stuff. I just did like droplets and spray, and you know, I think it's funny that that bubble was still there. It did eventually pop, but so I did have a travel brush with me, and I did want to do one watercolor card, especially since I really wanted to do a teal one. So I took some different teal and turquoise colors from my watercolor palette and this pretty green color and made a really mermaidy textured card. Now this is very traditional Leanne, and it felt good to just kind of do my tried and true color combination and play around with my watercolors, because it had been a long time and I really had a lot of fun with this. And of course I used the really deep blue that you see. The deep blue turquoise is a Daniel Smith color, and the other two are from the Jane Davenport Brights palette. So really just trying to leave a little bit of white space and play with the lights and darks and the different green and blue shades, and it's just so yummy when it dries. It makes me so happy. Erin from Erin Duncan Wild Light, or formerly a Wild Light, she did a video on what inspires her and tagged me to do it as well, and that will be coming. It's going to take a lot of filming on my part, and I don't have time to do it at the moment. But one of the things that's definitely going to be in that video is color and texture. Like that card, like making these cards just make me so happy and inspire me so much. I think that's why I always want new supplies and mediums, because I love color. And texture, and it's just so much fun. So that card there, I actually decided to plop a little gray into that yellow color. Unfortunately, you won't see that card again because it took forever to dry, and I need to get this video up before next week. So, but yeah. So here I'm working in my bullet journal. I wanted to go back and fill in a few blank spaces. This is just something that I do. So I had this thing that I had started, and then I stopped filling it out. So I had a sticker that said very important stuff, and I thought it was like a big joke, and I thought it was funny. So I put the sticker very important stuff there with a giant gray heart sticker from some Happy Mail, and then some sassy Dilution sayings and a lol sticker. So that was fun. And then I had this giant space here. I really wanted to fill up these spaces. I had one of my friends staying with me for about a week. He's moving, so we wanted to spend a lot of time hanging out together before he left. And we watched a lot of TV, which is why why I'm putting that sticker there. But because of that, obviously I didn't have a giant to-do list. I did my work and that was about it. So I'm just filling that spot in there with some cool collages and stuff. I love, those stickers are from Simply Creative Kira. I don't know if she still has them, but if she does, I'll leave the link below because I love them. I'm talking about the circle things. But yeah, they're awesome. They make great date spots and layering circles and envelope seals, and they're just so versatile, and I love them, and they're Cheeto, and they're mixed media, and they're great. And Kyra's a sweetheart, so yeah. I'll leave that linked below for you if she still has them. And I think that was all that I put in there. Yep. So back to the cards now that they're finally dry. I'm sorry I fit it. You could probably hear that in the background. It was probably really annoying. But anyway, I had these eyes that were in my Happy Mail binder that I believe, no, I'm not even going to guess. Somebody sent me them a while ago. And I'm just going to kind of glue that down here. Again, really simple. I want to use the eyes because I love eyes, and this feather here. I do end up putting it there, and then I'm going to end up putting a label there with like a quote. On these cards, I really tried to use stuff from my pen pal binder because that thing is a beast. You guys send me so many wonderful things that the thing it's so full. And of course, I just ordered more Ephemera, Leanne, like an idiot, which you'll see at the end. Me showing you what I got, but yeah. So can never have enough paper bits, right? So I'm just doing that. I inked the edges with my black archival ink. I didn't really want to do a border because I didn't want to take away from the focal images, but I did want to spruce it up. So I added black archival ink, and then I picked a kind of blue teal color because it matched her eyes really well. And then I took my Zig Clean Color Real Brush in a blue color and added some more depth to the texture because I'm not really adding anything else to this card. And again, the blue pops with the eyes. Yeah, at that point, if I was home, I would have taken a little acrylic paint on my finger and kind of ran it over the texture lines, but I didn't have any. So gotta improvise with what you got. So here's the gorgeous mermaidy one, and I have done this in a previous journal where I put probably a set of eyes from this set actually when I first got them, and I did this thing with the butterfly between the eyes, and I really, really wanted to do it again. I just love how it looks. So I just collaged that on there with a word sticker and did the edging. The problem with this is I adore all three of these, and I really don't want to give them away. Like, sorry pen pals, but I will probably end up keeping all of these. So bad. Maybe I'll take a picture. I would scan them if I could, but I don't have my scanner with me, so we'll see. You might get one, you might not. So yeah, and then I just made this collage here on the Ledger one with a bunch of like Tim Holtz and Ephemera, and I also really like how that came out, and I'm going to save those legs to use on something because legs, something needs legs, I'm sure. And I edged that, and that's it. So I'm going to have to show you here because the lighting by my whiteboard was like so bad it's not even funny. So just bear with me. This is a makeshift video anyway, you guys kind of figured that out. So, this is how it came. Vicky from Crafting Vicky sent this gorgeous card that I'm sure she made herself. And then a little personalized note and some awesome tabs and extra goodies with her business card. So there's that. Really pretty presentation. I also ordered an original art print from her, so I'm going to open that first. It's a like collage postcard, but look at this mermaid doing yoga. I just like had to have this, and this is sealed really nicely. There are like sequins and stuff on here, but it's all like a really non-sticky gloss finish. It's just gorgeous. And she has a bunch of these that you can purchase. I'm really excited to add this to my collection. When I get home, I'm probably going to clip it on my inspiration board or something. But I got that. Then she sells packs of ephemera. I believe in 25 and 50. I bought one of each. So she does it. She tries to keep them in her store. So we're just going to go through this together really quick. Got some paper. I love this paper right here. Let's get more in Framely in. Some note paper. This cool announcing thing from Seven Gypsies, it looks like. Yeah. Cool. Playing card. One of the reasons I bought her ephemera packs was because they have tons of like game pieces and stuff in them, and I'm obsessed with game pieces. I don't know what it is. Maybe I was a gambler in a former life, but so just really cool. These are really cool, the shot recipe playing cards. I like those. Bingo. Some really cool papers. Oh my god, it's a napkin that's like a map. Ah, I don't know why that came out kind of sing-songy, but I am like, this is going to be hoarded for a long time. I'm really excited about this. I need like 500 of these. Some tickets, puzzle pieces, some cool calendar things, and then a mixed media piece, and this looks like a card. Yeah, a blank card. So really cool, an eclectic mix of things that I'm excited to use or send in Happy Mail or use in journals or whatever. So then this was the 50-piece one, I think. I had to have this. Look. It's a playing card puzzle piece. How, like, what, like, where do you even get something like that? I like this side. Woo! The journal that I bought from her, I'm probably going to glue this on the cover of. Just saying. Alright, so here, like I said, I bought this because, hello, tons of cards. Party on acid. That's funny. It actually sounds like a pretty good shot there. Alright, so more cards. Bingo. I'll try to zip through this because you don't need to see absolutely everything. Cool ticket things, some notes, say bag, really pretty. Dun, dun, dun. Receipts, more bingo, more cards. Look at that. Okay. Just so many cool things. Library card, more cards, more cards. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. That sounded really, like, disturbingly. Cool, like, metal tag things. So, yeah. I will leave her shop linked below. In her channel, she makes really cool, lots of recycled projects and stuff. And when she releases stuff on her Etsy, she shows it all in there. So definitely check that out. And that is it for this week's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlogging bits and the art and got some inspiration. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.